Step-by-Step Math Series presents prime numbers. All right, a prime number is a number greater than 1 which is only divisible by 1 and itself. The first prime number is 2. And by the definition, it should be only divisible by 1 and itself. And that's true. When it means by divisible, it means that it goes into the number evenly, and 1 does go into 2 evenly, and 2 goes into 2 evenly. All numbers will go into 1 and itself. The thing is it the only number that will do that? But 2 is our first prime number, and it is greater than 1. 3 is our next number. Like all numbers, it's divisible by 1, and it's divisible by itself. But there isn't any other number that will go into 3 evenly. So 3 is a prime number. 4 is divisible by 1, and 4 is divisible by 4, like all numbers. But does 4 have another number? Is there a number that will go into 4? Yes, 2. And because of that, 4 is not a prime number. Actually, 2 is the only even prime number. So all the even numbers from now on are not prime. And one other description on numbers that are not prime, they're called composites. So 4 is a composite number. Let's try 5. Yes, it's divisible by 1 and itself, like all numbers, but that's it. There isn't another number that will go into 5 evenly. So 5 is. 6 is not. Remember, 6 is even, but let's just make sure that's the case. Yes, it's divisible by 1 and itself, but 6 divided by 3 is 2, and 6 divided by 2 is 3. So it has a couple of problems here. It doesn't match the definition, and so 6 is not a prime number because 3 goes into 6, 2 goes into 6. So definition says only divisible by 1 and itself. Only 1 and itself. But in this case, for 6, it has a 3 is divisible into 6, and 2 is divisible into 6. 7 is a prime number. It's divisible by 1 in itself. So 7 is a prime number. 8 is not, because 8 is an even number. 9 is divisible by 1 and by itself, but is there anything else that goes into 9? Yes, 3. So 9 is not a prime number. 10, as we know, 10 is an even number, so it can't be there. 11. 11 is divisible by 1 and by itself. So 11 is a prime number. 12 is not. 13 is, because it's divisible by 1 and by itself only. So 13 is. 14 is not. 15. 15 is divisible by 1 and by itself, but can you think of another number? Is there a number that will go into 15? Yeah, sure, 5 or 3 for that matter. 15 is not a prime number. 16 can't be. 17 is a prime number, so put 17 over here. 18 is not. 19 is. And it keeps on going. So these prime numbers that you see here, you should put them into memory, because we use these prime numbers very often. 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, and 19. We use these to do different types of calculations, from reducing fractions to factoring. So a prime number, again, is divisible by 1 and itself, and it has to be greater than 1.